Everyone, welcome to our full mobility routine for golfers to help with your golf swing and also to prevent injuries. So the first exercise that we are looking at is a spinal rotation to extension. So we're leaning back and stretching through. So the aim of this is to get some really nice rotation into your upper back, but also to get the shoulder used to going through that rotation that you would do in a swing. So it's all about a compound movement of fixing through the core, rotating through the upper back and the ribs, and then stretching up into the shoulder. And I always think it's so fantastic with any mobility exercises to aim to do this through both sides. So this is something that you could do maybe before you play or after, or add it into a little bit of a routine, maybe once or twice a week, just getting used to adding in that movement, because a lot of people that I see in clinic that play golf, a lot of them say they just feel really stiff and really unflexible. So it'd be great to kind of add in that movement. Once you've done that, it's really nice to go through a cat-cow movement. So the reason why is you're fixing the spine in a position, you're rotating as you're swinging through, as you're playing, but also you need that lovely kind of mobility after. So if you're fixed in a position, it's really important to move that lower back after you've been playing to prevent injury, but also to allow optimal flexibility through the spine. So what I would do is fixing the core tight, looking up, extending back, and then stretching right up into that flex position. So what you've done is you've moved through the shoulder and the upper back in the previous movement, and then gone through a natural movement through the lower back as well. Next, you can take the body through a diagonal rotation. So you can keep the hands together if you're quite flexible. What I was doing is I was separating them on end range, because what you're trying to do is take the body through that swing position. So you're taking the body through that rotational position that you will be doing when you be playing. And so once you've done about 10 reps one way, you need to do the opposite way, because of course, obviously as we swing through, we're rotating both ways. So we're swinging back to swing through. So you need to have optimal rotation in both directions, but also just from a mechanical point of view, really important to have that optimal mobility through both sides. You don't want one side to be really mobile and then the other side to feel really restricted. So yes, it's for function when you're playing golf, but also just for overall good body mechanics or optimal body mechanics to work both sides. Next, we're going to do a pure rotation. So with all of these movements, obviously I'm doing it kneeling, so I'm contracting my core. Of course, you can do this standing. So if it's more comfortable for you, move into a standing position, because you might find that you can get a little bit more rotation as you're standing. So you want to aim to twist side to side for about 30 seconds. Then it's really important to move down into the pelvis and down into that lower back a little bit more, because again, as you're rotating through the facet joints. You're needing all of the muscles in the lower back to relax with that movement. So knee sways is a great way initially for 30 seconds, and then increasing that stretch of movement into a knee hug position. So again, what we don't want is that you're out playing golf and you're feeling great and you're playing really well, and then suddenly your back feels really sore. So it's really important to move through upper back, ribs, shoulder, lower back and hips as well, to encourage that optimal mobility into the body. So again, we're just going into knee sways, really nice and gentle, swaying side to side for about 30 seconds. So just letting that all relax through there. And again, pick the best time for you to do this routine. I would normally do it pre-golf, so pre-playing, but a lot of you might find it a lot easier to add it in separately and to kind of do it as an additional add-on. So whatever works for you. So you want to do about 30 seconds into the hip in terms of circles, and you can change direction. You want to stretch through, releasing all through both hips, and then of course repeating on the other side.